There's an oldie but a goodie. Good afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock here in the Eastern Daylight Time Zone. Figured I'd show up for a bit, see what's going on the in the community, see what's happening with all of you that join in. We have a very varied community here of interests. Some are some people are public with their interests, others are pretty private with their hobbies and side gigs and hustles, and it's all good. It's all good. I've always been kind of I've always felt strange about the word community because it represents something more than just a gathering of people. And I don't think that people. I know there's community builders and community leaders and community, you know, whatever position you want to make up. But I think community comes out of natural growth. I don't think someone actually says, "I'm going to go on social media and create a community." I don't think that's a mantra hanging over their home with a post-it note that says, "Hey, create a community." And for long timers of this community, this offshoot of communities, we don't even really have an identity per se because it's so fractured and fragmented. There's been a lot of change, diversity in the almost 6 years that I've been here. And that's a small fraction, small microscopic part of larger communities. And I don't know if you need a community. I don't know if the term needs to be used. Sometimes I go back and forth. It seems nice and cuddly at times, and then it seems very formal and like work. Like, who comes to work on the social media unless you're actually getting paid to work social media for a company? And a lot of people like to be independent lone wolves and go about their business by themselves. But that doesn't really make sense either because um, there's a reason why you come to a platform. It's not just to hear yourself talk and think and post your own shit. It's to share, to connect. A lot of people find company and comfort in people hanging out with each other. I think COVID helped with that in the last 5 years. There's been a growth from people being isolated and not being able to contact people in person, and then having to isolate, go digital, work from home, school from home, all the intricacies of having to be basically stuck inside, except for the joyous few of us that got to work amongst the public, which presented its own challenges. Most people weren't. They probably shouldn't have been out and about doing what they had to do, but they felt they had to or they should have. But I think we have a community, I guess, born of experiences. Um, there's possibly a community born of hobbies and interests. Although from recent situations, I don't think that the art streams have shown a community setting. I think anything that becomes a competition or misconstrued drama probably isn't community ready. We're just a bunch of people that like to hang out and people that have an interest in hearing or saying things. And I don't think it needs to be that formal. Everyone's like, we should get a name. We should get a name. I thought, yeah, there's not really anything that's really been inclusive of everything. Do we need, I mean, can people just get together? I know there's groups of women that get together for lunches and afternoons and mornings out, and they call it the Simi Valley Girls Club or whatever, or the Arizona Girls Day Out, or it's just some goofy names that people make. Dolly's here. She knows about going out on the town in Jerusalem. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Community, but the common unity that brings people together, like America's full of neighborhoods, and basically anybody that can either rent or purchase a home is part of the neighborhood by default because you live there, you reside there, whatever. And a lot of people don't get involved, engage with the rest of the neighborhood, but the people that do seem to create a community. And there's always outliers, which are, just the people who don't decorate their homes, they don't hang out and meet other people, they don't, you know, put out candy for Halloween, they don't, you know, mingle, talk to the neighbors, keep to themselves very much. And then there's the people that are always happy and waving and hi, how are you from across the street every time they see you outside. And occasionally they'll strike up a conversation mid street. And then there's my favorite in the neighborhood I grew up in was the know it all porch crawler, as I called them. They knew everything. My mom was one of them. These people would sit, not move, and they wouldn't go out too much, but they heard everything. They knew about everything. They could tell you about everyone, what they saw, who they saw them with, and they were everywhere. They were scattered throughout our neighborhood. People just kept, I guess, their eyes and ears open. And when we got cordless phones, my mom thought that was great because she could be outside and be on the phone and still know what was going on in the community. Then we have people who I have no idea why they move into a certain neighborhood because they just don't want to contribute anything. And they're negative when people approach them or say hi to them. That's probably the negative stuff that I see here too. I was going through my server here how at the house going through old shit from like 1998, 97, 98. I know, years back. And some of the ideas that I had come up with for certain things and some of my writings and I was just like, wow, these are great ideas for the time that I wrote them. Very ideal thoughts that I had about internet communities and at the time IRC and channels and what could be done online, what good things could happen out of it. Now I read it, I'm like, yeah, it could still happen, but There always seems to be a focus on the negative, which I'm not against. I mean, I'm not against focusing on negative things when it's important to either myself or other people. I don't I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring something just because I don't publicly acknowledge it. I do a lot of very quiet, you know, reading and researching and watching. I don't always bring it out because I don't think I don't think that YouTube is a vast enough platform for actual conversation. Not in all instances. Like I've had some really good conversations here. I've had some really tough conversations. There's been always, the ego that comes along with the intellect, and you can almost watch and see which is a battle. You know, what are you bringing to the table? Your ego or your intellect? And when ego is brought forth, and mostly to an argument or a discussion or conversation, it usually goes downhill. There's been a lot of shitty things said to people. I've said some of the shitty things to people. I've had shitty things said to me. It's it is the process of social media. It's like going out in the world and getting called a name or being harassed verbally and all that. Like Twisted Art Lady says, community isn't just warm fuzzies; it's negative stuff too. Yeah, um, and how people react to negative stuff. Reaction is a it can be a weapon, and not in the way you might think I'm saying it. If you react, yes, you can weaponize your words and you can go back at someone and hurt them or prove them wrong. But a lot of times, reaction is generated by people that want them. They want the reactions. That's what they feed off of, right? Not all people feed off reactions. Some people are just ignorant about what they cause people to talk about or react to. Some people actually have a thought in their head that they should be able to say anything and no one should be able to react to it. We've seen that recently, and we've seen that a lot. Other people do things just for reaction. I've done it just to see what people will do. I don't think that I'm alone in that. It's not the preferable way to resolve things or to find out, you know, what's happening, but I don't rule it out. There's some people that do you? It's good. I mean, sometimes it works out well. It's not always a negative, right? But when it's primarily used to try to elicit a response from someone, um, I'll tell you what, the people that are known for their antics online, for their, BS and all the crap they do, they hate two things. They hate being blocked and they hate silent reaction, no reaction at all. They hate it. They absolutely cannot function without having some kind of reaction. Probably the hardest thing to do is not to react to certain things because everyone thinks they have to fight everything. Yeah, the bullet. Yeah, there's a line, and I think sometimes when we cross the line, if you're a decent person, you find where that line is and you don't cross it again. That takes time. I get that. Yeah. But the bullying part, that's bullshit, definitely. I hear a lot about free speech and the internet is, the wild, wild west. Doesn't have to be. That's all based on the fact that no one has any self discipline and no one has any ability to say, no, I don't watch anymore. I don't listen anymore. You don't have to give a reason. I'm not aware of that because I don't watch. I'm not aware of that because I didn't watch. I'm not aware of that because I don't care enough to watch. You don't have to know everything that's going on in the world. There's no time for that. You have 24 hours each day. 8 of it probably should be sleeping, right? At least 8, close to 8. So that leaves you about 16 hours. There's work, school, family. Let's just group that into 8 hours because a lot of times people are able to do multiple things while they work or take care of kids or whatever. There's an 8-hour block of time so now we're down to 8 hours remaining. Hobbies, eating, whatever you need to do, you know, chores, house cleaning, whatever. And those aren't like split up like 8, 8, 8. It's all like intermixed. So you may be multitasking, doing a whole bunch of shit. The time that most people worry about shit online is the two most dangerous times of the day. Right before bed, because most people go live in the evening at nighttime. And if you're listening to negative shit or watching negative shit or having friends say, oh, did you see what they said about you? Blah, blah, blah. You go to bed with that. You might as well have eaten a full meal and drank a whole bunch of alcohol because the way you're going to feel mentally and emotionally is going to prevent you from sleeping. Your cortisol is all jacked up. You're worried about who said what, and why. Second worst time is when you wake up in the morning, you scratch the crunk out of your eyes so you can, blink and see, and you grab your phone. What did I miss last night? Why does that FOMO kick in at 6, 7 in the morning? Why am I grabbing my phone immediately? Most people want to know what they missed out overnight. That sets off your cortisol too quickly. It sets off your day in a negative mood. And then we always say that the best day starts with the best night before, followed up by the best morning you can do. And you've already poisoned yourself twice before you started your day. So when is a good time to react? A lot of people say, well, Jeff, what if I want to react? What if I just can't ignore it? I would say to people, on your own terms, when you know that it's good for you. If you can do it in a way that's not going to cause you to be stressed out, fearful, um, you know, scared of retaliation or scared of people coming at you and finding you to be an enemy instead of a friend, when it's entertaining for you, when you can walk away from reacting to somebody either in an entertaining way or in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. And if you can find that time and that space to do that, fine. If not, don't worry about it. I used to react to everything. I used to be worried about what people were going to say, what people thought about me. And then I thought about the people that I was worried about. I was worrying about the wrong people. Like, why do I care what this person who always has hated me and has not liked me and has always tried to, you know, show off and show up for their friends? and say shit, why do I care what they say? Would I do that in real life? Would you sit somewhere while someone's berating you, talking shit about you, poking fun at you, or would you get up and leave? I think most people would get up and leave. And I think if that person kept following them, eventually at some point there'd be a confrontation, which would probably result in someone ending up on the ground. 'Cause that's how we resolve things in society. Usually there's a fist connected to a face. At some point, if things get too far out of hand, someone gets hurt. Not that I promote that, but you can only push people so far. So if you're not there, best defense not be there. Miyagi said that. Great martial arts teacher, by the way. Not a real one, kind of like the Force. But there's not a necessity for people to react. A lot of people say don't react. Carrie recently brought up, you know, the reaction to Jedi Miller's comment about the art stream, and her first reaction was, "Why does it bother you? Why, why are you reacting and giving him what he wants?" Well, I think and I'm not speaking for him, but I think when Phil reacted to the art stream critique, that he was a little bit hurt, a little bit upset that it was taken past what it was, which for Phil probably was an opportunity to do art with someone else on stream and answer some questions and have some back and forth, which, by the way, works out really well if it's done right. And it was done right for the most part. The stream, in and of itself, worked well. And had there not been anything really talked about after that, it would have been a mute point. And I'm not saying what Janie's comment was just a critique and an opinion, right? But it was the everything after that was just like downhill. Like, okay, you don't particularly care for certain parts of a live stream, fine. A lot of people like it when I talk drama. A lot of people like it when I do my little voices and poke fun at people. Some people don't. Janie liked a particular part of the live stream more than she liked another part of the live stream. Phil probably took that and said, "Yeah, that's natural. Not everything is going to be 100% great. Not everything is going to be perfect and wonderfully entertaining from start to finish." We don't ever expect anything to be 100% entertaining full show. Movies have their down plots, TV shows, music. So expectations. And Phil could have not responded to anything. Janie didn't have to give her opinion. She wanted to. It was unsolicited, but it was also her opinion. A lot of people around here have a feeling that they just put something out, no one's going to say anything about it. But in reality, isn't that what part of putting something out is? You want other people to see it. Else you just keep it on your computer and watch it every so often to remind yourself this is what I can do. The worst enemy of a community are the people that either don't want to be part of it or can't stand to watch people get together in unison, even if it's for 4 or 5 minutes, half hour, 2 days. None of us agree on everything. We're not drone to robots. We're not, programmed to agree with each other all the time. A little bit of discourse is good for a group of people. Some of us are friends, some of us are not. There's certain words that are used on social media that make me absolutely cringe. Friends is one of them. Doesn't mean that there aren't friends, but not everyone's your friend. Not everyone is your best friend, buddy, pal, just because they agreed with you on the one thing that you said. The fact that people don't think that groups around here disagree with each other. I there's a huge difference in different communities and different groups of people. Some of us will publicly disagree and argue with each other because it happens publicly. A lot of groups, in fact, most groups, have internal discourse. And that's the one that usually brings down a group when you start fighting infighting. That's why I say if you have a group of people against you and you ignore them, there is a fine point where they just start nibbling at each other because that energy has to go somewhere. Now, if you're a little bit sadistic, masochistic, if you enjoy watching people turn on themselves and turn on each other in a small group, like piranha in a tank, and start feeding off of each other, ignoring works really well. Now, obviously, if it's something that's affecting you physically, if it's something that's affecting your real life, obviously take the correct necessary steps. But if there's a group of people that are just like trying to twist a knife in your back and trying to harass you and trying to, you know, keep talking shit about you, just ignore them because that energy has to go somewhere. It might go to someone else, which isn't the best opportunity. The best outcome is it feeds back into the group. Hey, Cass, what's going on? And it's fun to watch. It's happened many times around here. Implosions of social groups are fun to watch because until it happens to them, they think what they're doing to everyone else outside of their group is funny. When it happens to them, then they're like, "Oh shit, this sucks." Wow, is that how everyone feels? And of course, everyone else has been through it, so we're just kind of looking at those people like, "Yeah, okay, now you get it." I'm not saying don't ever respond to anything. Just be choosy. Make it worth your while. You're in control. Once someone comes at you, you can be in control of it by how you react or don't react. You don't have to take the bait every time. And because that energy has to go somewhere, they'll pick someone else. They may double down for a while and try really hard to get your attention. Say, hey, look over here. I want to harass you more. And you just walk away, go do something else. Actually pay attention to people that are here, like Cass and Twisted and Dolly. Gloria was here, but she left her eyeballs here and took off somewhere. Joke with people, have fun. Even if you come into a stream, whether you're the creator, whether you're a participant, if you come into the stream with some issues, maybe if you've had a bad day, maybe you've got some shit on your mind, a lot of these streams can be really good to forget shit for an hour or two or three or seven or 9, 12, 14, however long. Holy shit. A lot of them are like 27-hour streams. Nope, I'll never do that. Unless I was raising money for charity and I really believed in that charity, you won't see me on the live stream that long. But a lot of people come here to escape. And by escape, I mean not engage more bullshit. Or if the bullshit's funny and entertaining, it's, you know, lines down from what they're experiencing in real life, it can be fun and enjoyable. Not that I'm against, people, having discourse back and forth with each other. In fact, the back and forth is kind of interesting to watch in real time for me. Maybe not for other people. Everyone will always have a reaction, whether internally or externally, to things that people say about them. Because even ignoring is a reaction of sorts. It's the anti-reaction, I guess, if you want to get wordy with it. I think the people that I'm what I'm going to say the community are the regular people that contribute to the conversations and the chat panels in Phil's stream, my stream, Twisted's. Who else goes live? Anybody that goes live on a semi-regular basis, whatever. Anybody that allows, you know, the same group of people that is going into these channels that we all frequent. I consider that a community in a loosely termed way. We may not disagree. We may come from different backgrounds. Dolly comes from Genesis, but we all come from different, different days. A lot of us end our days, we call our days in the morning. Some of us ended in the afternoon, others in the evening. Some people feel like they never have an end to their day, so they just keep going through the circle. But when we get together and we talk about things and we listen to who's saying what, that's time that we spend together. We can get frustrated with each other. We can miscommunicate, misread each other. We can even not like what someone else does. And that's okay. There's nothing to be punished for that. There's no group thinking or anything. It's just on some things you will have people that will agree with you in large amounts. But if you start bringing up you know, the forbidden topics or the really polarizing issues, you'll see some division in a group. Sure. Some people don't even speak about it. They're like, whatever. You stop watching my video game streamings on Twitch, Shinji. How dare you call me out like that? But no, there's, you know, I sometimes do like this really deep thinking about my time that I spend in certain places. Like my couch in the morning, bottle of water, cup of coffee, the news is on, and after they repeat the same story 3 times, I mute them. But then I just occasionally look up. I'm sitting there, and it's pretty, dark. There's like one red light on somewhere in the house, and the sun's coming up, and the windows are open, ready, and that's my time. I get my head together, figure out what I need to do for the day. I do all my little prep work and shit, and then I go do work, and then I take a break, do all the things you're supposed to do in between, mixing of chores and hobbies and whatnot. Then I come on here. That's right. Yeah, Cass, exactly. And if you did, I would be worried for you. I feel like people that agree with everyone 100%, which I don't think really there's a lot of people that, I mean, we're talking like cult. That's like cult status behavior, right? I think anyone that would agree with someone 100% is either extremely weak or extremely in need of something from that person. This is a very common phrase in social media. Well, I don't agree with everything they do or say, but I agree with the fact that they can say it. Okay. That's, to me, that's almost boilerplate now. I've heard it so many times. I feel like it's been passed around as canon response, boilerplate response to why do you support this person? Why do you hang out with this person? There's a discussion somewhere. We're talking with somewhere. I think it was a live stream. Oh, I think it was Wendy, one when she said, why do we still, why does this still happen? Basically, like all the bullshit that people do, the real lifing and the CPS calls and all the bullshit. Why does this still happen? I, I can't give you a pinpoint timeline, but I think in general it happened when people got really, really, really lax with their boundaries. You can't stop someone from doing it. But I think a lot of times when people do shit behavior, there's either people that always support them. Exactly, cats. Why do people support these people still? Well, usually because people like to see a shit show. And if that person's on YouTube or wherever, just for the mere fact that they can gain some monetary incentive to continue behaving like that, if you got someone that says, I'm going to call CPS or I'm going to call the police or I'm going to SWAT you um, because I don't like you or because I think, because you didn't give your kid a candy bar that you're abusing him. And people are like, yeah, do it. And they pay them, and the super chats are coming in, the PayPals and the Venmos and Cash apps are coming in. That's reinforcing that behavior. If you're really against someone and you're really against their behavior, you're not going to do much about it on YouTube. But giving them the view incentivizes their behavior. But everyone does love a shit show at time. I've enjoyed a shit show at time until it got really stupid and serious and people started getting hurt. And then it's like, yeah, this isn't a shit show anymore. This is dangerous. Yeah, views are a good indicator of why people. I mean, I learned there was many ways to go on YouTube when I first started. I could have picked one person. I could have watched every stream and clipped every minute of every time they went live or posted something, and I could have compilated it all together and posted it out and said, "Look at this." And the people that maybe didn't like that person would have been right up in there, like, "Yeah, good job. How do I support you? Oh, just watch my videos and come into live chat and support me. Well, how else can we support you?" And it always goes up to the Cash App, to the PayPal. People are still doing this shitty behavior, but now they're getting incentivized to do it because people want to see more. And then there's just people that always take pity on someone. Well, she's only behaving like this because she's had such a rough life. She's lost children, or she's lost a husband, or she's lost, her house, car. She's been through a lot. So she doxes people and calls, police and CPS because she's just hurting. There's always a sucker out there. Was it P.T. Barnum? There's a sucker born every minute. There's always someone out there that thinks shit behavior is always not responsibility of the person doing it. Well, they only act that way because they do not have the good life that you've had, guilt tripper. You've had a good life. You've never been divorced. You've never lost a child. You've never done this or that. Then you know what? If I did, which I have, lost a child before, not born, but damn close, enough for me to know they were existing. Did I go out and start doxing people and acting like a crazy ass fool on the internet? No. Would I feel like I need to be incentivized for acting like a complete asshole to people? No. Would I treat everyone as the enemy? No. These words would never come out of my mouth. Hey, if you'd like to see more of this shit show where I attack people and put up their docs in the middle of a stream, uh, donate. Cat rule. That is see, and that's the thing. It's the really weird thing. And Twisted Art Lady, that also plays into it. The more you are on a social media platform or you know people in real life, you learn about them. And if you're the type of person that collects information on people to collect information to someday use it on them, you're a shitty person because you're wired that way. I know where people live because they told me, and I would never use that information except to maybe send them a Christmas card or a package. But I would never use it to say, "Oh, I know where you live, and if you don't agree with me all the time and support me, I'll dox you." That's just ridiculous. But there are brain damaged people in this world that one either support people monetarily because that is the big incentive. They actually say to themselves, "I'm getting paid to dox and harass people." Who knew, right? I just can't imagine waking up. I need to fire myself up with anger so I can collect donos for hatred. That seems like such a silly. I would just laugh at myself. If they had it done to them, that part, they wouldn't want it done to them, so why do it? Because when they do it, it's okay because they've justified it. I'm scared of that person, or they said they were going to do this, or I don't like them. I think they're this and that. But if it's done to them, cover your ears because you're going to hear such a bitch ass screaming fest from someone. And it's not right either way. Swatting someone, I've seen a lot of gamers swatted. I've seen the voice actors get swatted. Uh, that's a waste of resources, possibly dangerous. It's a perfect setup for someone getting shot and killed, or multiple people getting shot and killed. It's a stupid thing to do. Calling CPS is in itself a form of child abuse because what you're doing is you're calling CPS on the parent, which you have either circumstantial evidence or made up bullshit. Even if you have real evidence, it's your intent to do it. You could do it quietly, show proof, pass it along to the authorities, and not broadcast it for cash. You can say, hey, guess what? I am mad at this person. They said some really horrific things to me, but I'm not going to do the same thing to them because then you become that person. Exactly, cats. I mean, you can be wrong, you can lose. Uh, it used to be, our society has really conditioned people for social media. This whole participation trophy bullshit. Everyone's a winner. Well, when you're when that's funneled into your brain for the first 13 years of your life, and then you go into a situation where that's not actually the way things work, and you will lose, and you won't get an award every time you stand up straight. Hey, sweet, what's going on? Then you react like society's doing you wrong. No. Whoever told you that you sang wonderfully when you can't, or you play wonderful baseball when you can barely hit and run to first base, and everyone gets a trophy, and that trophy represents greatness to them, achievement. You sat on the bench the entire fucking season, and yet you got a trophy for that. Because everyone has to get a trophy. Later in life, when the real world hits you and says, hey, you came in second place, that means you did okay, but you didn't get good enough to get first. And the first place person gets the bonus or the prize or whatever, the free taco bar lunch or pizza, and you don't, you throw a shit fit because that went. I didn't win. Where's my trophy? It's not how it works. Same as YouTube. It's okay to be wrong. It's how you deal with being wrong. Apologize. Move on. Yeah. Yeah. There's no words are powerful, but people go to their guns and they weaponize anything. CPS is calling CPS when it's not warranted is child abuse because the child goes through a horrific experience of one being asked questions and investigated. There's a whole bunch of strangers coming into your life, asking questions, looking in your room, accusing your parents of things. There's the fear that you may be taken away from your parents. Who are you exactly protecting? No one, your ego. Because heaven forbid someone said that you had a dirty house or that you didn't particularly care for the type of brownie mix that they used when they made brownies. Whatever bullshit, right? So you call CPS. CPS comes out and investigates according to these allegations. Well, I don't think the kid has any food. They look in your fridge and your pantries. It's a violation of your privacy because someone doesn't like you. And guess what? They get by with it because it's all anonymous. That's bullshit. In today's age where there is actually people that troll groups and people on channels who help people find out where people live so they can call like CPS and have a child basically traumatized. Um, Good question, Twisted. Let me finish this and I'll get to that. And you that child is traumatized. Now who is the flagrant violator of a child? You, the person that called in a CPS call, is an abuser. You put that child through harm, trauma, fear, terror. You instilled all these things in this child because you didn't like the way mommy addressed you in a chat. What a ridiculous bullshit. Oh, I'm sure, Catchroll. Twisted says, what if you find out that someone is a sex offender? Well, I guess more information would be needed only because my question is, are you asking what can you do? What should you do? If yeah, honestly, if you found out that someone is violating children, or in fact anyone, but we'll go with the children for this instance, then you should report them to law enforcement. anything else goes to the gray line of what are you willing to do and what are you hoping happens. Now, a lot of people say, put them in a wood chipper. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people would agree with you because crimes against children sometimes are horrible in the eyes of the public. Depends on the child, depends on where they're from, depends on the color of their skin a lot of times. Um, but if it's something that can protect the child and protect the people around them and protect other people in the future, contact the authorities with everything that you have because the authorities are going to be the ones that are going to be able to do something. They've actually lied to you about it. Well, personally, I don't know if you're asking personally what you should do. Um, I would say do what you can legally to protect children. But when you go to the part where, how do I prevent them from doing this again? That's a really weird question that I've been asked before. And there's no comfortable way of answering it. It seems like there's not enough done. Like, Joe, you just call the police and they won't do anything about it. Well, you have to start there. You have to start a paper trail because going to their house, punching them, knocking them out, putting them in your trunk, and driving them to the jail will probably end up you getting a free night or two. Um, because committing a crime to solve a crime, it's a lot of gray area there. I get why people get really upset. No child should be hurt and damaged the way that they are. No woman should be, no man should be, no one should be, no human being should be treated the way that people are treated in these instances at all. I don't even believe in doing that for torture reasons. There's way better ways of doing that. But when you're asking like personally, I don't know what to do because it's a past offense. Um, I mean, here's my thing. Once you're one, you're always one. I don't care if you change your name, if you change your clothes, if you change your address, your location, if you start taking beat supplements, uh, you're always wired for that. Why did they lie to you about it? Um, Shame. They want to be treated normal. They know for a fact that most people have a very negative adverse reaction, like get the fuck away from me, never contact me again. We're not friends. Um, some, this is weird, but some actually forget. They're convenient. I forget that I did that, and they try to lead a normal life. I'm not doing it now. I did it back then, but I'm not doing it now. That stuff. So I'm going to ask questions because it kind of clears this up. How did the? I mean, okay. So did you find out and then confront them, and they lied to you, or did it come up in conversation and then you found out after they said no? I would never do that, or I didn't do that. Did they lie first or they lie after? Most guilty people will say I didn't do it. You know, you hear that all the time on cop shows. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, ma'am, there's a sign sticking out of the back of your car where you ran over it. I think you may have hit a sign or two. It's all delay tactics, and if you've done something illegal. Everybody gets pulled over for speeding knows they were fucking speeding. Well, I wasn't aware. It came up and they lied about it. Then I found out that it was an aggressive, terrible. Oh, okay. So when it was brought up, they said, no, no, no. Or they diminished it like, no big deal. It was a mistake. It was a, and then you found out that it was much more than what you initially thought. Well, and they've never been tried for this crime. I mean, I don't know statute of limitations and everything, but, but again, if they've done it once, safe thing to do, contact the authorities, have them guide you, explain your situation. Oh, they were tried. Were they convicted? 'Cause so you're not okay. I'm gonna wait for your answer because I'm trying to figure out. Are you asking personally what you should do? Because obviously they've already been tried and they were convicted and they served time, so they've been through the legal process. Are you wondering what to do personally about them? Eradicate them from your life completely as much as possible. Don't let them around children. Oh, I know it's a lot to process. Trust me. Um, distance, distance, and silence. I don't condone wood chippering people, but you can pretend they're dead. You can pretend that there's a lot of distance between you and they don't exist while being vigilant about is everyone else safe around them. Now, there's been situations where someone's been an offender and new family doesn't know about it. New family finds out about it. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, you've done that. Cool, cool. If you feel that a few others should be warned and you fear for their safety, by all means, you have the right to tell them. But prepare yourself for the consequences of you telling them because it's either going to go two, three ways, right? Okay, I know about it. We're trying to be as safe as possible. Thank you, which rarely happens that I'm aware of. How dare you bring that up? We know, but it's in the past. Why are you bringing it up now? Or shit, I didn't know. And then you're going to have a lot of like uncomfortable silence because they're going to be processing it. But if it's important to you to make sure that people are safe, then by all means let people know. That's the best you can do. Don't expect any kind of reaction. Don't expect you to be welcome. Don't expect anything heroic to come out of it. Like, oh, thank you, you saved our lives. Do what you can do and hope for the best. I hope that helps. If there's children around, I would be more inclined to say, take someone to the side and say, hey, by the way, in case you didn't know, because I would much rather have someone pissed off at me for the rest of their lives not speak to me than have to go through what a lot of families go through every day. Yeah, that is a subject matter that gets a lot of people fired up in their, vigilante Charles Bronson mode. If they find out that someone is doing that kind of stuff online, they search, hunt, peck for all the information they can. They'll look into your Cat's rules been around long enough to see this happen over and over. And sometimes it's not safe to contact the family because the offender, whether they're currently an active offender or they've been offender in the past, you're putting people in danger. Um, but yeah, if you feel that you need to tell someone, I would say do that. Expect nothing from that except that you're going to tell someone. Hey, Nani, what's up? Yeah, it's tricky. It's emotionally sad. It's weird to have to break news to people like that, but um, don't have any regrets. Basically, is what I'm saying. It is. It's tricky. It weighs on you. So imagine what it's going to weigh on people that you tell. Be available. Also, be ready to be shunned. Expect the worst reaction and hope for the best, because that is not news that people. I mean, it's kind of like you know, it's news that should be delivered in person if you can, but if not, over phone. I guess if you don't know the person offline well or whatever, uh, text or message or whatever. Yeah, but just don't go in thinking that they're going to be accepting of your words, especially if they're really close to the person. Yeah, I have every time I've had to inform people of negative news about someone, um, I've expected to be completely wiped off the face of the earth in their eyes. And sometimes I've come very close to that. Other times it's been very 180 from that. But I never go in with expectations. Because a lot of people are like, well, I'm going to go in and tell them that their uncle is a bad man and he's done this and this, and they're going to like lift me up and carry me through the streets. And then you basically get the door slammed in your face and told never to contact them again, that you don't exist, you're dead to them. Well, do what you have to do to keep people safe. That would be the one sentence answer, whatever that is to you. But also be safe and do it legally. And I don't want to see you on the news where like you need bail money and shit. Okay. I'm just saying. I guess on top of that, be available. This is the really weird one that I've encountered too. Sometimes people need time to process it and you don't hear from them and you're like, what the hell? What's going on? What are they thinking? And then you get that call at 8 o'clock at night and they're like, hey, can we talk? I'm trying to understand this. I don't envy your position. I've been there. I don't envy it. Um, but the right thing to do is to let people know and decide for themselves. And don't feel responsible. Hey, RC, what's up? Greetings again. Greets times two. You get a lot of people on here like, well, let me know where they're at. I'll go bring my wood chipper because I always carry it behind me in my big truck with the ball hanging off the tail hitch. And I'm like, yeah, let's go and wood chip somebody. But that's not that's not a real thing. Yeah, well, I don't feel responsible for their feelings either. Like you're not the guardian of their feeling. They're going to react a certain way unless they're absolutely brain dead emotionally. They're going to react a certain way. So be ready for the negative. Again, not a great position to be in, but some people, I don't know. I don't think I don't know where lying about horrendous events like that is ever the way to go. Did they lie completely? I got questions. Casser was probably like, "Yeah, Jeff, ask more questions." Um, did they lie completely about it, or did they downgrade it? Like, oh, no big deal. Because see, I don't know which is worse. I think both are worse. I think downgrading it is dangerous. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. People say they didn't do it, and then they did it, or you find out later they did it. It's just weird. Yeah, blocking and shunning. Shunning sounds so horrible. Like, oh my god, but it's necessary. Blocking and shunning people are perfectly healthy ways of dealing with people that are undesirable for you to be around. It's fine. It's not. It's not a bad thing. You're not taking away their rights. And if they're that shitty of a person, they don't have any rights in my book. But they don't deserve to be given second, third, fourth, 14th chances. Just let them rot in their own filth silence and disparagingly abysmal dismay, and hopefully they don't repeat their sick behavior. I'm not a good deliverer of bad news. I had to tell people have passed away. I remember telling my mom that her mom passed away because I got the phone call, and it's just oh well, see, yeah, that's creepy as fuck. Yeah. Oh, oh man. See, okay, so dinner does not require mayo tonight, right? No, okay, it doesn't. Thank you for that casserole. Limiting my dinner, uh, limiting my dinner choices. I was gonna make anything like macaroni salad or anything, so good. What the hell? I don't think that particular sentence structure has ever been used in my life before. I've never come across that one. Sorry, pun intended. But that was powerful. Thank you. And I just put that up there for. I want that to be the first thing people come in when they see the stream. Oh, two espressos. Oh, fancy. Wow. I thought it was White Claw at least, but no, two espressos. Okay, even better. See, I try. See, I can't rip the Band-Aid off either because I've had it done to me before with bad news. It's like, damn, seriously? Learn some tact. Take that down. People are gonna be like, "What? Catchroll said what? Jeff didn't say it." Um, it's Catchroll's. It's all her fault. Two espressos. One's your limit, ma'am. Yeah, no. Ripping the Band-Aid off is, yeah, I can't do that either. I think way too much before I deliver news to people. But I have had those Band-Aid rippers in my life. Like, hey, by the way, your grandma died, passed away like 2 hours ago. I'm just getting around to call you now because there's only like three of you I need to call, but it took like 2 hours because someone needed to talk a lot. Can you tell your mom for me? I know she just got out of the hospital, but you're right there, so I won't come down to tell her in person. Just pass it on. Thanks. Great poop on. Now, see. Cats rule, you need to go down the condiment aisle and check these things out. I'm concerned a little bit, teeny bit. Okay, maybe a lot, but I appreciate your entertaining writing quality. That's what we're going to call it. I don't think we have mayo. Thank God. There wasn't going to be mayo made anyway because I have none. Got marshmallow cream, but never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to be a good person. Evil. Where's everybody else at? Oh, yeah. See, I walk away for 3 seconds. Disguise. No, we're not taking. No, she has to stay home. She has to remote in. We're not taking her anywhere in public. Nope. Mm-mm. Not at all. And if we have to take her out, Cat's rule, she's all your responsibility. Nope. Yeah, there we go. I'll give it equal footing. Come on. Up. Good girl. Yep. That's what we're going to be known for today. Did you see those 2 comments he posted? Those ladies are terrible. Jeff was innocent. He just posted it. Good thing we don't have a lot of goody 2 shoes around here. Can you imagine? Whew. Link dude. Link dude. Where's the link dude at? Link dude. Ooh. There's a link dudette. I swear to God, if you come over here with a story about either flipping mayonnaise or what else, Grey Poupon, I will yeet you. Yeet. Go lay down. It's not time yet. An hour. You want some peanut butter. Okay, hang on. Come here. Hermie gets a little bit of peanut butter on my fingertip, and instead of just licking it off, she nibbles. Should I let her up? Should I let this Dolly person up? Flip a coin.
Heads win.
What are you doing?
Well, I tell you what, I've been on vacation.
Well, if I lived a lifestyle as the rich and famous like you.
Well, it is pretty exciting. I went to a nudist beach in Toledo.
Oh, Damn it.
Toledo. And
What?
I know. It was a 3-day weekend thing. Got 50% off because it was a little bit hot that day. But
I'm sure some of the men were 50% off.
I had 100% off, babe, but I had 50% off the entrance fee. I got a senior citizen discount.
That's very nice of them to offer that.
It was. I broke my eyeballs laying out on the beach, and so I can't see well, and so I cannot see chat. But I wanted to just tell you that every now and then I write something, and I hope to God it comes out like close to a word. But I just want to let everybody know I'm not ignoring them.
I don't think anyone thought that.
I hope not.
I mean, you're the least of my worries today with these other two ladies in the chat.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, my.
I know,
Except
I know. I mean, my was one of the phrases I had to think of.
well, I sure hope Karma's not hearing all this because, she's innocent.
She's currently licking peanut butter off a spoon, so
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. She's still got it. Okay.
I'm
Whew.
distracting her.
Good job. Good job.
Good thing I wear headphones and I don't broadcast this outward.
Good thing. Good thing.
She'd be traumatized.
So, who is in chat?
We have Cats Rule, RC Arts, aka Conklin, and Twisted Art Lady.
Oh, I like all of them. Yay.
That's not what you told me the other day. Oh wait,
Well,
no, that's three other people. Never mind.
right. Yeah, but RC's in both lists.
That's true.
Did I say it out loud? Do you think he heard me?
I think he heard you. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it's
It was a
okay.
different RC. It wasn't the one that comes to our chat.
Oh, okay. The other one.
The other one. Yep.
Carmen, you can't eat a spoon. My God, girl.
Aww. My neighbor dog eats frozen peas that haven't been shucked. Like it's still in the sleeve. I don't know what it's called. Pod.
Yeah,
What
the
are
pea
peas?
pod.
Yeah. She eats frozen them.
Nice.
I
Sweetweed
know.
says she's lurking. And hey, Karma, no. Seriously, she was like about getting ready to chew the damn spoon. Like, no,
Uh-oh.
Jaws. That's enough. We're done. Like I think pretty as much it's clean. So clean I could actually probably put it back into the silverware drawer and mess with people. But I won't. I'm not gonna do it.
It could be fun.
No, I don't know. I would know.
That's true.
That would be enough. That would be so much guilt.
There would be a lot of guilt.
Sweetweed is lurking and working because she's always
She's
working.
she's a good girl. Hey, Sweetweed.
Okay, so I know for sure that someone's going to use the peanut butter tonight. So I'm turning
Uh-oh.
the lid really tight.
Okay.
This is how I maintain my worth here. Because I'll be the only one able to undo it.
Ah, okay. My neighbor lady, Myrtle. Let's call her Myrtle.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Her real
1,000
name
years old.
is
Her
as Mrs.
real
Thing.
name is Gail. But oops, I didn't mean to say that. Her name is Myrtle. And I don't think she has a original joint in her body. Well, I could not open up something the other day, pickle relish. I couldn't open it. And I thought, I'm not going to do it. Nope. I don't want pickle relish that bad. Nope. So I waddled over to her apartment and I said, can you open this? The poor woman. No, she couldn't. So I need a neighbor that's a man that's under 100 so he can open up jars.
Sorry, I had to mute for a minute.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you need one of those under the counter things that I have.
Oh, well, tell me more.
Yeah, we just screwed it on the underside of the cupboard, and you can put large or small jars in there, put it in there, and just twist the jar itself, and it basically does all the work for you.
That's ingenious.
I got it so that people could undo. I put everything like lid tight, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
hand tight. I tighten things really well, like lids into jars of peanut butter. And when I'm not home, they can't open shit. So I got one of these and installed it because I didn't want to be out and be like, oh, I can't open this. You have to open it when I get home. I'm like, we'll fix this.
Well, I've seen them advertised where it's kind of like a rubber thing and you can put it on top of the lid or the jar or whatever, but I've never tried it.
Do you know what they used to be called?
Huh.
Dicky grip.
No.
because of the company Dickie made them, and they're like they have
Oh.
those little rubber bumps on them, so you have like
Uh-huh.
gripping, and it was Dickie Grip.
Well,
Horrible
thank
name.
you, Tiki.
Yeah, good job, Dickie.
What a bee.
Wonder if I can find
Yeah.
a picture. My dad brought some from home or from work to home, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Why is this? Say that bad word on
These are Richard grippers. Why, that almost came out wrong, huh?
Dad. I was wondering where you were going with that.
I had no idea.
Also, Dickie's Duragrip steering wheel covers and Dickie's branded work grip gear.
Isn't there a Dicky boot too or something?
Maybe. It's also a knuckleball pitch,
Huh.
the Dickie grip. It
I'll
sounds horrible.
be darned. I've been listening while on vacation.
What?
Yeah, I have notes. I couldn't see them because I already burnt my eyeballs laying under the where did I go? Toledo's sun. Did I go to Toledo? Yeah, I did. Klinger was there and his
Oh
mama.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Was he still dressing to get out of the army?
Yep. And I said,
Mm.
you know what? It's been over, honey. And he goes, I know, but I just love this look on me. And I go, well, you do look great.
I'm
So,
familiar with the Toledo area.
are you really?
Yep.
I didn't dox you, did I?
Yeah.
That was a pure coincidence. I couldn't think of another city that might be cold and you don't go to nudist colony camps there.
Well, we do have a summer here, so
Well, that is true.
it's only 2 hours away. The 10
We
best nude
had,
beaches in Toledo, Ohio.
are there?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that was going to be a shock.
No, I looked up Toledo nude. I
New
I made a
beaches.
mistake. Nude peaches. I should
Uh-huh.
probably put beaches. But the peach truck will be in town soon. There are
Well,
no official public nude beaches in or near Toledo. So, Dolly, you've been telling fibs.
I can't speak English. My name's not Dolly. Oh, where am I? Oh, going through a tunnel. Psh.
See, what are you doing? Why are we
Where's
putting food on the
the
floor and
camera?
then not eating it?
Up at the top, my camera's on.
What?
You know, like where it says the time and then it shows like I'm on YouTube. Well, there's the camera sign there, the video camera, way
Yeah,
up
but
at
you're
the top.
blocked. It's always going to be on when there's something that uses your camera. Doesn't
Oh,
necessarily mean your camera's on.
okay.
It's just
Okay.
letting you know that this StreamYard on your phone is using and has the ability to use your camera. You've just decided to not
Okay,
let it.
cool.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't let you up if you were.
Thank you. Someone did once, and I had COVID at the time, and I was really sick, and my hair was like Dr. Oh, Back to the Future. I mean, my hair was looking really Doc something.
And Mommy
Anyway,
Mars.
anyway,
Doc
he
Brown.
allowed me to be on there. Stupid son of a gun.
Yeah, be careful.
I cleaned that word up.
Very well done.
Thank
Very
you.
professional.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd catch that.
I I applaud your efforts. Mommy Mars is here.
Hey, Mommy Mars. He's adorable.
Oh, Conklin accidentally went to a nude beach in Florida. Nobody but himself and the axe for about 4 hours on the beach. Read the sign on the way out. Sign
Surprise.
placement's important.
Yeah. I don't even hardly get out of my shower naked. Nevertheless, an entire city
Oh,
And
thank you, Mommy Mars.
I didn't have to if I didn't have to take a shower, I probably would never get naked. Oh, no.
Well, they say it's the best way to sleep.
So they say. At least you wouldn't get all tangled up when you roll around and everything. You won't strangle yourself with the shirt, your top, or whatever.
I'm wondering if people that write these articles are like highly attractive, fit people are like, yes, I sleep nude all the time, and the moonlight hits my kneecaps, and they're just wonderfully accentuated. And it's like other people are like, nah, I don't think so. Because if there's a
Yeah,
fire or we got to get out of the house real quick, nah, nope, I'm not. I got shorts and a t-shirt on, running shoes right next to the bed. I'm ready to go.
I've actually thought about that when we've been in motel rooms or something. I've actually thought about that. I mean, do you take a whole sheet and just wrap it around you, or
Oh, I've seen it happen. Yeah, they do it. Yep, women have come out with sheets on. Men have come out with coats
towel?
wrapped around their junk. Yeah.
You don't see very many shy men, though. I can see men walking out going, yep, I was sleeping. Mm-hmm. Got my
Yep,
junk.
I was sleeping and I always look like this. Ladies. No, it's usually the married ones or the attached ones. They come out wearing something, you know, to cover because they're ones like, you're not going out like that with other women out there. No, I don't want them to see what I got.
That's right. I understand that. Mm-hmm.
St. Darren from Dublin has graced us with the uh, statement of I'm stuffed on cabbage. Potato, cabbage, and bacon with parsley sauce. I have never heard of parsley sauce.
Me either.
I need to go look it up.
Is it in butter or something? I mean, because parsley's kind of. Don't knock it till you try it, Dolly.
The cream sauce seasoned with parsley. No shit, Cheryl. I could have I see. I didn't even need the internet for that. Now, if they would have said parsley sauce is a cream sauce seasoned with artichoke, I'd have been like, "Whoa, blew my mind." Um, a variant called liquor is often served with pie and mash as a traditional British food, particularly in London. Parsley sauce is easy to make. Yeah, you just beat the shit out of a parsley until it bleeds, basically. I'm kidding. I'm sure there's more involved, but that's easy peasy recipe time for me.
See,
Conklin says that sleeping in the buff was like sleeping in a big pair of underwear. Huh. I gotta think about that now.
because the boys move too much.
But then you realize that there is a constriction to it and there is an end to it, but it's just really wide, like the width of the bed.
Yeah,
Um, huh. Let's think about that.
I
A lot of
tell
airflow.
tell Darren. Oh, look, squirrel. I don't like cabbage. There. Oh, sorry, Darren. It wasn't a squirrel. Yeah, don't tell me.
Twisted Art Lady wants to go on a cruise because she's never been on one.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Darren says it's too cold there to sleep naked.
Oh, well, it's when a good quilt comes into play. I got the quilts done for the boys. I think I'm gonna wait till Christmas if I have if I can. What's it
Well,
called?
you've
Like,
got less than 5 months now.
I know, I know. Did you get your Christmas card? I mailed it last week.
I have not, unless it was I'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty sticker.
No, it wasn't that one, but I did, I did include my light bill with it. But just as a suggestion, if you want to pay
Oh,
it, you
I
can.
took care of it. I
Oh,
returned
thanks.
postage and sent it back to you because I thought,
Um,
man, she must have mistakenly put this in the envelope. That's weird.
that was
Janie
it.
says this is a stick up. Everybody put your hands up and throw me all your valuables.
Okay. Uh, oh, I'm at my sewing machine, kind of. It's close. I could throw that. No, I can't. It's really too heavy. But
Now, Mommy Mars is excited about Christmas. Mommy
she
Mars is
would be
Christmas.
too. Yeah, I could see Mommy Mars really getting into Christmas.
You know, Wingstar is big into Halloween. She's only counted it down every day that I think she's gone live. So we have, you know, Halloween. Let's see, is there anything else? We have what, Labor Day coming up. That's not really a holiday. It's like the end of summer, you know, the out the gate of summer party time. We have Labor Day and then, yeah,
Thanksgiving.
well, we have Halloween,
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah,
we
yeah.
have the Thanksgiving, and then the Christmas and all the associated holidays that we stole from the pagans. And then we have New Year's Eve, which gets celebrated more than New Year's.
It does.
Janie's here, and that's good because
Yay, Janie.
I thought she wasn't going to come in today. Thought she was mad at me. No, I'm kidding. Um,
Well, she
yeah,
should be, but she's too nice to be mad at you.
there's probably a reason why everyone could be mad at me, but one, I don't care, and two, it probably doesn't matter to them either. I'm innocent, Dolly,
And I have been writing that in every Discord I belong to.
which is a lot
Yeah,
because you created Discord.
well, yeah.
Oh,
But
and don't forget, Conklin says September 19th is International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arg, matey.
oh,
Janie is so mad at me. Oh shit.
oh
See,
man,
Dolly, what she started.
oh gosh, what? Oh man, Janie, what did the bad man do, honey?
Janie, come up on chat and come up
Yes,
on panel, and I
yeah,
will invalidate your feelings.
yes. I think you should, Janie. I'll be here. I will protect you. Okay, nothing will
Towanda's
happen.
here.
Oh,
Hi, Towanda.
oh. I didn't understand what you said the first time, but now I got it. Twanda.
No,
Twanda.
Towanda. One day I'm gonna come in and just massacre everyone's name.
I'm
'Cause
older
Jeff
and
can be
I have
massacred.
more insurance. I love that movie. Go ahead.
My name was massacred the other day. Someone called me. It was a spam call, and sometimes I answer them, and I didn't know what it was. It showed up spam, but I said I'll answer it anyway, right? And it was just some warranty thing. And they're like, "Can I speak to Jeef?" I'm like, okay, this is not turning out to be a good conversation. Is there two E's in my name? No, sir. Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Close enough, whatever. So if you can, Jeff checking to make sure you have your boots on. Why do I need boots? Are these boots made for
Oh,
walking? Am I going to be walking soon? What does this mean?
or doing two-step.
Dolly, protect me.
I got you, Jeff. I got you. Don't worry. I'm kind of scared, but don't worry. Who said it? Then I don't know if I should be scared or not. I could
Don't be
take
scared of
Janie.
Twanda. Yeah, Janie's easy. You just
Oh, yeah, I could take her.
yeah.
I can't take Tawanda. That woman. Well, Jessica Tandy played her, I think, and she's badass.
I gotta look her up. I remember what she's. Didn't she make the Tandy computer?
Uh huh.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh, she died in '94.
wow. I wondered where she been.
It looks like fried green tomatoes was her last. No, nobody's fool.
Oh, I didn't see that. Have you ever ate a fried green tomato?
Of course.
I have not.
What?
I don't even know how to make it. And
You
I
get
love
off this. You get off
tomatoes.
this live stream right now, and you go immediately and find yourself a fried green tomato somewhere.
Do I really have to have a green one though?
Well, it's kind of in the name. Um. Oh, Tawanda said because Miller said I was your. She was my bootlicker. You know, I don't even like boots, so no one needs to lick anything of bootage. Don't lick my bootage. That
Leave
sounds
his
bad.
bootage alone.
I was also challenged to a dance off by Miller, but he's a way better dancer than me.
Well,
I don't want to.
I didn't want to say anything, but that boy can move.
Yeah, I know, Dolly. You put all that in your watch later list. It's like
Well,
for the private time. I understand, son.
I tell you, it's not easy, well, it's not easy being Dolly, but you
I
know
know.
what I had to give up because I burnt my eyeballs being at a nude beach? I had to
Uh,
give up my quest to try to sneeze with my eyes open. I never did perfect it.
you know, if you want to make me a small little like doily or something, so you have a
Uh-huh.
better hobby, feel free. I mean, I don't know if breaking your eye nerves and all your ligaments in your eyeballs is worth saying. Yes, I did it.
Well, also, I was told no one's going to believe you if if you actually did succeed. And I
No,
said, I need new friends then.
true. I mean, if they don't believe you just because you say something,
Hmm.
what are they good for?
Well, and just because I lie about 99.9% of my life,
I
I
didn't want to
don't
bring
know
that
why
up.
people don't treat. Well, I was going to say 99.9, but that would have been the truth. And, I have to lie. So 99%.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up either, but
Well, I'm a shit. Never mind. It was funny in my head, but it's not. I was a statistician. Status shit. I did statistician. Say the word.
you
Status.
can do it.
I can't say it. Anyway, I was one of them in a prior life, and that's why I know 99%.
I don't know if you could be one without being able to pronounce it.
Well, I could pronounce it in Swahili because that's where I lived at the time.
Oh, hang on a minute. Excuse me. Bullshit. Ah, man, glad I got that out.
Oh
It
boy,
was
did you have
right
your
there.
eyes open?
Mm,
It's not easy to
yes,
do. I've
yes,
tried.
I did.
You sneeze with your eyes open.
Now Carmen's come over here like, Dad, what's wrong? It's
Put
okay.
your eyeballs back in.
Daddy's doing a skit. It wasn't real. Daddy's not going to die. It's fine because I coughed once. I should have
Oh,
worried.
coughing with your eyes open is a lot easier than sneezing, but you got to start with baby steps.
I was told people should have sex with their eyes open,
I do.
but then someone said, "Well, why ruin the fantasy?" And I'm like, "Oh man, that's." And someone
I
says, "Who
did it.
cares what your eyes are doing?" I'm like, "Well, okay, never mind." Yeah, truth.
Well, I just like to know that, I got the right place. And if my eyes are closed, I might not know.
Well, it is 50-50. It's either
Yeah,
correct or
that's true.
incorrect,
Yeah, that's true.
or new territory, as we call it. Yeah,
Yeah, but I still have never seen one folded.
I bet you didn't know this one.
Okay.
Conklin used to have dance offs on the submarine he was captain of back in the Foreign Legion days.
I bet he could cut a rug. He looks like it.
And they usually don't have rugs on submarines, but they installed those particularly so they could cut it.
I, I saw a documentary. I don't want to lie. And there was.
Where? I want to see it too.
Oh, they took it down. I'm sorry.
Mm,
Doggone it. It
they-
um it offended some people.
yeah. Hang on a minute.
Okay. You gotta get
My
that
throat in that
cough
one.
looked at, huh?
I've made an appointment for tomorrow. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow for it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Well, God bless your heart.
No, it's not the heart that's the problem. It's the throat. It is a, you know,
Bullshit detector?
it needs rest. They said.
Oh, I understand.
It's me yelling at the World Cup games. Probably did it. But
Are there miniature cows?
huh?
I know. Well, the other day we were driving home and I said, I want a miniature cow because there was cows out in the field, but I don't want a big cow. I want a miniature cow. And I was told, well, that's a calf. And I go, no, I think there are miniature cows, like miniature horses. Are there miniature cows? There probably isn't, are there?
Yes, there are teacup
Ooh,
cows too.
huh?
They're teacup cows.
I want a teacup cow.
Okay, let me get you one.
Oh my God, would that be the cutest thing that ever lived? Are you kidding with me?
I would never, ever, 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 ever lie to you like you lie to me. Um,
About teacup cows. I
there you
don't
go.
think anybody would be mean to me about that. I would
No,
do. Oh, he looks like a Chester. Oh, how much?
he was sold. Don't say how much. Oh, here's one. 4,500
Shit. I'll get two in case they get lonely.
from Whispering Oaks Miniature Ranch comes the $4,500 teacup cow that you never thought you wanted, but now you do. And they're in Claremont, Florida.
Teacup donkeys? That would be so cute.
Again, my search history is ridiculous. There's no official breed called a teacup donkey, but there are miniature donkeys or micro mini donkeys that stand at are 30 inches tall.
Aw, my granddog's bigger than that. That would be so cute. Well, then I think everybody quit going, why do you keep saying you want a teacup Yorkie? Well, I'll take a teacup Yorkie or a teacup cow, even though we're going to go with the Yorkie. But then everybody will just quit bugging me about wanting one.
There's your
Oh,
donkeys.
oh,
That's what you need.
that's what I need.
I'd much rather that greet a Girl Scout at the door than you going, ah!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Why are they using them for flower pots? My God, they're not, people. Look at that.
Oh, okay, hold on. I got to turn it sideways because I can't see. Oh,
Smaller than that tire.
I wonder if they're house broke. You can house break them. I bet you can.
I bet you they'll
Oh,
break
but
your house.
yeah, the hoof. Yeah, they probably can't be in the house.
See, the first thing would be like, look, this is my chair. You have four legs to stand on. I only have two. I got to sit.
And I'm really cute, and who's going to tell me no?
See, mostly people get these just to mess with their dogs because their dogs are like, why? They call a mini hair an eyelash. I'm learning so much from Cat's Rule. I don't know if half the shit's true, but I'm going to believe it for believing's sake.
What did she say?
She said that a miniature hair, like a rabbit,
Uh
is called an eyelash.
huh. That's so cute. There's miniature rabbits.
And if I find out that that's not true, when I look this up here in a minute, I'm going to send her glitter something. I don't know.
I have some glitter too. We'll both send it. You can't get that off your floor and your clothes and everything. It's a mess.
Hey, we're doing serious discussion about animals here.
Mm-hmm. And then she
You might be thinking
teases
of a
me.
dick. What is up with this term dick today? My goodness. When I said mini hair called an eyelash, it said, you might be thinking of a dick, a tiny mini antelope famous for its huge, beautiful eyelashes, or a baby hare, a leveret, which looks like a tiny adult hare right from birth. Well, dick.
I was not confusing a dick with the miniature hair. Maybe I was.
It seems to be like a betrayal of a joke there, Casserole. Man, I was so in her corner. DIK-DIK. Dick.
Cat's Rule is very, very, very funny.
Casserole says she's done some mini dicks.
I've seen some.
Janie's dated a guy with a dick once. I'm sure that was exciting.
Yeah, but they never tell you up front. Should
Which
be
one do you use?
disclosed. Well,
Is that a white? Never mind. I don't want to get involved. I don't want
yeah,
to know.
yeah, and also just stops. I have to find out a lie, and I'm not
Yeah,
as sharp as I used to be.
we don't want your search history to be corrupt like mine is.
Right. Oh, you know what? I almost wish I could see my kids when I pass away, and they have the guts to look on my phone or laptop or anything. They wouldn't do that.
Hell, I've got a plan. We're going to show that whole phone on the live stream. It's going to be like a memorial / like a reveal. This is what really Dolly does in her spare time, everyone, okay? Real sweet, innocent lady, all cutesy and, cuddly type laughy. Nah, she's into deep arts here. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Probably won't be able to show some of it on the screen.
Just put the little black electrical tape over eyes. That's what they do in medical books.
They
You
put
won't know
medical
who
tape over a lot of things.
that.
Wait, I have a sound effect for that.
Okay. See, I would have never known that was her. And other people said, "Oh yeah, I knew that."
I took the audio off the video. It was pretty fun.
Do you know what concert it was?
Nope.
Oh,
You don't recognize the song?
okay, I
Woo!
did.
Woo! Look that up. That live music never sounds like the tape or the CD or the streaming service. Woo! I might re-record that one. That sounds like a classic in the making.
Mine or hers? Mine was pretty good.
Well, I mean, I guess a studio mix is involved.
Yeah. Christmas is coming.
Conklin says all men are created equal at 32 degrees. Pretty accurate.
Yeah. Or the
Deck of
first day the
dimes.
pool opens in May.
We've had this thing now where there's like teen pool raids. where they go into like apartment complexes and like 30, 40, 50 of them take over the pool.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Someone's going to get hurt one day because
Oh yeah.
someone's going to, there's going to be like kids in the pool and they're all going to be jumping in. Someone's going to be real defensive of their whatever kid, sister, brother, wife, husband, whatever. Someone's going to get hurt. And it's going to be like, well, my 14 son is a dick and did something
Mm-hmm.
because they're
Or
going to
when
private property.
they're all leaving like cockroaches, and there's peeling out, and there's kids walking everywhere, and you go, you know what? You guys are just stupid on top of stupid.
Jeannie likes her men served at room temperature. I'm concerned about the room temperature part, but not as much as the served part.
That's my girl.
Luke, run, run, Luke, run. Use the force. Oh wait, it doesn't really exist. Never mind.
Never mind.
You and Jeffrey Dahmer both like it served at room temp.
Oh, that's terrible.
What's room temp? 70. So you have to drop it like 28 degrees. Man, that's shady. Run, Luke, run. I need an AI song.
We need to talk to Luke someday.
It's funny. I volunteered that, and then it never came. I think someone's in control of that situation
Oh,
because I think if I told him the truck's outside waiting, you might just hear.
it could be.
He doesn't want to be served at room temperature. I'd be concerned. I'm just, gotta look out for the vulnerable. Yeah, that's me.
In my head, I see Luke as this extremely laid back, good guy who makes Janie laugh.
No, he's not here right now. He's not being prepped as a taxidermist. I don't know. What. Yeah, he's not here right now, so that's
Oh,
convenient.
doggone it. And I said something nice. I hope somebody remembers what I said because I won't.
Well, it's written down here. It's recorded here in
Okay.
the forever stream.
I was listening about when people fuss and fight and say mean things on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. And seriously, when I say that I go to maybe 4 streams in our genre, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I like my craft stuff still, and I go there a lot. But if you don't like someone, or if you don't like the people in that chat, or if you don't like their content, or if you don't like this, or if you don't like that, then just don't freaking go and don't lie about it. Just don't go. If it's not interesting to me, I don't go. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, it's kind of like TV.
Yeah.
A lot of channels. It's not a lot that's interesting to watch.
Right.
I watch. I intentionally will watch movies. Like Janie, by the way, I did watch Masters of the Universe. I may watch it later this weekend with my son. But I intentionally sat down at 5 o'clock in the morning and watched that movie all the way through while eating breakfast. But when we have, when we like do casual dinner and we're just on the couch eating whatever, we have TV on and it's just like background noise. Like it's usually like cop chases or something weird, like right.
Right.
It's just like okay, or I'll have the news on throughout the day, but it's just like it's background entertainment. So yeah, but I won't intentionally watch like anime or you know sports in Spanish because I don't speak Spanish, so it wouldn't make any sense to me. Wow, why are you making Janie leave the chat?
Anyhow, I don't know what to say.
Hmm.
Janie, please don't go.
But Darren agrees with you. So if that takes the pain away from Janie leaving, then
Oh,
let
it
it
does a
let
little
it
bit.
be. Okay, good. Let it
It
be.
does. Okay. All right.
Okay, tell Luke when he comes back from almost running away that, yeah, I liked it for the most part. There were some, well, I'll leave that for a discussion later. Maybe I'll start doing movie reviews. I should do a movie review with like what I had to eat during the movie. Like, what did you make at home? And then, like, you know, put a little picture of my homemade nachos.
This one lady puts on her makeup as she talks about true crime.
Yeah, well,
So you might as well do a movie review and say, you know what would go good with this movie? Tacos. And then,
I did grab some tortilla chips and on the border queso, which is my
oh,
favorite queso. Um, I may do a movie tonight. That's where I'll be if no one else goes live. Slackers. Um, but yeah. So Janie says, oh, now Dolly, this is interesting.
okay, I'm listening.
She says that she told you in confidence how much she didn't like me, and now you're calling her out.
Janie, you did tell me that in confidence, but I broke my eyes in Toledo. Did that help?
I don't think so.
Oh, damn.
It's not the only. Your eyes aren't the only burn going on here, Dolly.
Oh, gosh. I felt that one. Ooh.
Mm. Janie's staring at the screen right now, going, "How dare her? I'll get her."
No.
Oh no, never mind. She forgave you. Shit.
Oh, thank God.
God, this community sucks for confrontation. Trying to
that,
drum up
la-
some.
that lasted almost as long as me and Sea Glass's first fight over who loved Pebbles more, me or her. Yeah,
Who
that
did
was a
win?
rough fight. I won.
What'd you
Well,
do?
I cheated. Yeah,
Push her in the pool?
I told Pebbles some lies and said, yeah,
That seems to
so
be
I
your
cheated.
go-to weapon there, Dolly.
Yeah,
The lies.
yeah,
Will we ever get to know the real Dolly? I doubt it, ladies and gentlemen.
I doubt it. I don't even think Dolly knows the real Dolly anymore.
You can't get a miniature donkey or a teacup cow if you're not truthful with yourself.
I want the cow. No, I want the donkey. Shoot. I'll be truthful. Damn.
You gotta be truthful with the donkey.
Oh, I can do that.
I
Oh, wouldn't
know,
that be cute?
Conklin, exactly. Not a pin in a voodoo doll. Not a, I don't know, not a lock of hair taken from me to conjure up some evil spell. Janie forgives everybody. Cat's goes and hides, and then
Well,
strikes from the from the bushes. We need conflict, Ollie.
I'm trying to think of some. Pebbles isn't here. We could dog her.
She'll show up when you start it.
That's true. Then I'm afraid of her, so I'll shut up and not say anymore, and it won't be much of a conflict.
Janie's takes the easy way out by saying that it's easy to forgive than to have to remember why she hates everyone. Get a
It,
notepad.
yeah, or under
You're in.
notes under on your phone, even.
Oh, by the way, I love the fact that I can do more of that on the iPhone. I write a lot of shit down about people, and I'm not like favorite things or favorite meals or favorite color things I can remember. So when it comes like birthday time or Christmas time or this person's a Republican or a Democrat, and I don't write that down. But if they don't like particular something, basically they're likes. So like when it pops up, like their birthday's in 2 days, I can send them whatever.
I don't want to sound mushy, so don't listen for 30 seconds. But you are very considerate. I'm serious. That is, I don't do that. And so when it's time for gift giving, I'm racking my brain. And if I would have just listened and took notes, you're very, very considerate. That's the last nice thing I'm going to say in 2026.
Thank God. At least you
Yep.
got it out before the
The what?
holidays, because then people are compelled to feel like they have to say
Yeah.
something nice about someone.
Yeah. Oh boy, that hurt.
I hope you
Um,
can recover from it. I know that it takes a lot out of people when they say nice things about me.
it
We're still waiting for Janie to for years, but some things,
um,
yeah.
ever since she got that gun and she lost the number and she got another number on the wall, she's been hard to live with.
Mm. What are we waiting for Janie? Oh, to I don't know. What are we waiting for you to do again? Janie's
Me?
supposed to do something.
Oh, Jenny? She was supposed to
Talk
oh,
shit about me?
she needs to order a few more school supplies. It starts in less than 2 friggin' weeks.
We have a little less than 4 weeks here.
Why is it so early here? We're slower. I
Is
swear
it?
that's what my daughter told me.
See, most places outside of Ohio, I always heard start after Labor Day. Hey,
We
Melly, what's up?
we're one of those weird people that we do it way before Labor Day.
Yeah. Melly has a question for you.
Oh, okay.
How much did Jeff pay you for that comment?
Jeff took away one of my strikes, and that's worth a lot of money.
Yes, I took away one of her Jeff strikes.
Yep. Oh, Millie said that. Millie, honey, you got yourself a strike too. So
She
just
does?
well, I thought that's what you said. I thought you said don't be like Millie and get another one.
Yes, that's right. I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be like Melly. That
yeah,
was the advice. You said, give
yeah.
me one piece of advice for the rest of my life.
Right.
I said,
And I said, huh, that's kind of mean.
well, that's not what you really said. You said, oh, thank God, that's easy.
Well, yes, because I can't. Millie. She's a
That's
force.
about as that's about as much as I can get out when I talk to her too.
She's a force to be reckoned. Oh, I can't talk at all. A force to be reckoned with. But she has a really cool sister, right? No, wait a minute. I got the wrong sister. Is Coffee Nut Millie's sister or Wingnut's sister? Or
Well,
shoot.
Wingnut doesn't exist, but here we go. So
Oh,
Coffee Nut is Twisted Art Lady's sister.
okay.
And I did have a little mini interview with Melly's sister one day.
Okay, yes.
And
In in
as I sat on the couch trimming my nails one day, I thought, you know what? I think I like Melly's sister better. I'm kidding, joking. But,
oh,
you know,
no.
gotta bring him down from the clouds sometime, Dolly.
Well, you know what? We just can't we have to be nice to her because I believe she's a Taurus or something.
That's what a lot of people are doing with the cyclospore outbreak. They have a
Taurus.
Taurus.
Yeah. I have not suffered from that particular ailment.
Well,
Ailment.
let us pray that you don't. Cat's
uh,
rule says, I'm trying to understand this one. Maybe
okay.
you can. I
Okay.
don't have a Jeff strike, but I am getting ahead of it. Those pants look good on you, Jeff.
Uh, well, they do look good on you. They do. And
I'm not wearing pants, ladies. I'm wearing shorts.
well, go and get yourself kneecaps get burnt and see how much you're not going to like it. Just saying.
Cat's rule is going on misinformed information.
On what?
My MC Hammer pants are great. I mean, I can really do the typewriter way better than I used to in regular jeans. Conklin's jealous because I have MC Hammer parachute pants.
Well, I am too, though, so I understand RC's issue.
Those pants kind of feel like you're
Free balling?
sleeping nude in a bed too. Especially down the bottom. They have a lot of airflow though.
Well, someone once told me that not the someone once told me that the boys could get stuck together if they're free balling too much, and so that's why they don't sleep in the naked.
I'm sorry, what? Say that first part again?
I said it really. I was no, I can't. It's if they sleep in the naked, then their boys get stuck together. Like like if you sweat or something, they get stuck together.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, most of the time when we sweat, um,
Not during that time.
but no, that would be only probably if they were constricted if they were wearing something, but not I mean if they're free.
Huh.
Was that
So I
Tom Petty
believe
song
that
Free
person
Ball?
must have. You think he lied to me?
I would say so. I've never encountered that.
Well, hmm.
Now, Google says that the body's normal moisture does not cause them to glue or fuse together. That sounds painful as hell.
Fused.
Fuse together.
I was sleeping night naked last night, doctor, and damn things just fused together.
Uh-oh. Cat's rule's gonna faint. Smelling salts to the rescue. Yeah, that's true, RC. I sleep cool, so I'm not over there going, damn, it smells like glue in here. I feel a fusing happening. I don't know who you're getting your information from.
Well, it was
You
someone
watching
I
Dr.
thought I
Oz
could.
again?
No, this was a real person that I knew in real life. But
Hmm.
evidently, they liked me. They
By
just didn't
lying to
want to do
you?
it. I believe they lied.
That would be some lies that Cat's rule might tell you. That'd be like the third strike she would get if she told you that. I was it Cat's rule that told you?
I think it was, honey. I think it was.
Hmm.
Or it was the other one that's really cute and funny, too.
Wait, there's cute and funny people together on here, both at the same
Yeah,
time?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
this is a great place, isn't it?
It really is.
Oh,
Seriously,
Cat's rule doesn't have balls, so she wasn't her.
oh, thank God. Well, not that I was judging, but I just would have had the wrong cats. Oh, so what did you have for lunch?
I can't talk about it.
Oh boy, not that again.
It was I had lunch with a client,
Mm-mm.
government agent. No, I had some noodles warmed up from previous dinner. I try to get the leftovers out and done by like day 3, so I had to help the situation.
Well, you're a giver. 99 bought me some. I can't believe I've lived this long and never had it. Ritz chips.
Mm,
They were really good, and I
those
ate
are
it
good.
with my chicken salad. I
Yeah,
dipped
we
my
have this new place called Chicken Salad Chick,
ooh,
and it is the new thing in town. So like, it's really busy, but they have like 12 varieties of chicken salad, and I didn't know that was possible, but I guess yeah, everyone has a recipe for it, right? And they have this grape salad. I've made it twice now. Um, Here's a funny story. So my wife was going down to her mom's, and she was going to take a small container, an old sour cream cup container, right,
uh-huh.
of grape salad that I made, so she could try it. So she takes the container down. They go do whatever they're doing. My wife comes back home. She gets a text message that says, "Hey, why did you give me a container of sour cream?" And so we look in the fridge, and the container of grape salad sitting there just waiting to be transported somewhere it was never going to land. And now my mother-in-law has a fresh container of sour cream,
That's cute.
and she still doesn't know what it tastes like. So yeah, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it, so I'm perfectly happy to laugh at it. So
One of the first times we had somebody over for dinner after we got married, I made au gratin potatoes out of a box. And
oh boy.
I know. Well, I was young. And took them out, and they were so bland. It was horrible. It was unedible. Well, when I went it back in, there's the cheese package sitting there on the counter.
Those help.
It's,
Same thing with macaroni and cheese.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't like I was a long time ago when I was first teaching my son about cooking. I don't like to do things slow and show people because I'm used to just doing it in a certain order. But when you're trying to teach someone, you have to slow it down, right?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
my brain's running fast and his learning ability is a little slower than my brain's running. So, of course, we boiled the noodles. Of course, we added the milk and the butter. But of course, we forgot the cheese sauce. And I said, these don't look right. Well, he had taken the cheese sauce and put it somewhere else, I think on the table where it wasn't like right there where we were making it. And he goes, would this help? I would greatly add flavor and color to the very dull mac and cheese. Yes.
Well, it's a funny story later.
Yeah, we tell it now. It's oh Melly, it would never have gotten no, because no, it was just the right size. I was watching actually that was the one that I ate when I was watching Masters of the Universe over the weekend. Sat there and ate grape salad at 5:30 in the morning. Great day.
I
Do you
like
like
to eat
grapes?
macaroni salad like that too. Like just sit down and eat.
Yeah, I just get a little bowl and we make, macaroni salad, potato salad, all the salads.
They're good.
Hmm. And I
And
like pasta salad, but I like linguine
oh,
noodles instead of like the rotini spiral shit. That's just my preference. Not that any of you are going to be cooking for me, but I'm going to be cooking for myself, so I'll make it one day here soon. Pea salad. Never had it.
it's okay. My daughter makes it, and I like it to a certain extent, but I wouldn't eat it every day because I don't like peas. But I think there's bacon in it or something that I really liked.
Well, that just means the bacon gets eaten and the peas get left behind.
Yeah.
I've learned that trick. I'm very good at making excuses why I didn't eat that particular thing. I try things. I mean, I'm still good at trying things. I'm not really like set in my ways, but if something doesn't taste good, nah. Jeannie puts ham and cheddar cheese in her pea salad.
Ooh, the ham would be good.
Ham's good for pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, ham omelet,
Ham
shrimp,
is good in eggs,
scrambled eggs.
pina coladas.
Um,
You got to think about that
peanut
one,
butter
didn't you?
barf, peanut butter smoothies.
Did you say peanut butter barf?
I was gonna say parfait, but I couldn't get
Oh,
parfait out. Yeah,
I was like, I don't know what you're making, but that sounds good. Not really. Sounds regurgitated. Tonight I'm making cube steaks with cream of mushroom gravy
oh yeah, baby.
and mashed taters.
My family used to love that.
My wife's family made it, and I had it down there, and I was like, oh, this is good. My parents did cube steak, but they did it really dry, and like I had to put ketchup on mine. So my wife made it for my dad once. He's like, I ain't gonna eat that shit. It looks like crap. I'm like, wow, really? That's nice.
Yeah.
So okay, fine,
Mm,
don't eat.
yeah.
I didn't make him a plate, right? I didn't even make him a plate. Usually I made his plate for him and brought it to him. It's fine. Fix whatever you want. He goes out there and he gets his. He pours gravy on it. And he didn't even come back into his chair. He's sitting out there at the kitchen counter, cutting into the steak and eating. He goes, oh, damn, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Do we have more? So, well, we have like 2 steaks each. He's okay. We gotta get this every week. He literally wanted it every single week. I'm like, you know what? Once a month, that's
It's
all we're gonna do.
good. It's good. I use cream of celery soup because I'm not a real mushroom person, so
Yeah.
that's what I use. But either way, it is so good.
Can you read what Janie put on the screen
No,
or
I
what I?
cannot.
She says this is at Janie Bobaney for all of you that want to send emails or comments. I'm hoping to have tube steak smothered in underwear tonight.
She's
I would not have come up with that myself. I'm reading it verbatim.
you and me
I don't know.
both, Janie.
Well, Jesus Lord. Of course, that's after the unbrawing hour, which all of you love to celebrate every night.
Mine's in the washing right now. It's in the wash machine right now. My good one.
Is that wrong? Is that wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's just I don't know how much we needed to be shared with. Also, Luke's out there, and God knows wherever he's at, unaware that plans have already been made for him tonight. Um, I didn't realize this wasn't America. This is not your free speech. Conklin says, I need a little side salad with that. You'll need a little side salad with that. So I hear.
Oh, I can't wait until we can have a friggin' side salad. I'm about to go nuts over here.
You're fine. They
No,
got all the bad stuff.
I need the salad.
You get a salad.
Well, I'm afraid to get diarrhea. I got burnt eyeballs.
What?
Well, I'll get
Only if you smell it.
if I
Get some
smell
poopery.
it.
Yeah, if you
Well,
smell your diarrhea, I'm sure it would probably burn your eyes, but how close are you getting?
well, I just didn't think my body could handle projectile.
Well, no one's body's prepared to handle it, but I mean, I think we're safe now. I think they've recalled and gotten all of it.
You think so? I hope so.
I mean, I
Daughter
still wouldn't
hasn't
eat
cooked.
Taco Bell ever, but
No.
um, how inappropriate. Yeah, that's inappropriate, Janie. Yeah, okay. What RC said is inappropriate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, There'll be no live streaming for Janie tonight because Trouser Snake will be dressed up and ready to go.
Or
Oh
she can
wait,
do it at the same time. Did I mute myself or did you mute me?
I didn't mute you.
Oh, I
Baked
got lucky
potato.
there.
Hold the sour cream. Um, Twisted Art Lady says she's menopausal. I can just say I like my hub's wiener. I don't care. You can. No, you can. But that's not as artistically um sounding as how Janie put it. I don't even know if that would sounded good, but to each their own. Now there's coffee everywhere. Janie's spitting out coffee because of the RC.
Jane
Cat's gone to hell.
Austen might be impressed with the wiener thing. She
You
had
think
a
so?
way with words. Yeah, she was a very classy woman.
Wiener, chicken dinner, chicken
Mm-hmm.
dinner.
Mm-hmm. Wiener, all the beaner, all the oh screw it.
This one will
Just
get
get
you.
okay.
Janie says baked potato and butt plug have the same initials. No, Twisted Art Lady. It's not. This isn't an art stream. And now you'll never go past a BP gas station and think the same.
Butt plug.
Do they serve baked potatoes and sell butt plugs there? I don't know.
They
Let's go
might.
and find out.
Can you call someone? Oh, call. That would be so much fun.
I remember when we found out that our store sold vibrators, personal pleasure devices, or as it rang up the first time someone scanned it in the system, female medical device. And I'm like, is that really considered a medical device?
Oh
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
personal pleasure device. That sounds more appropriate. But it's not taking vitals. It's causing vitals to rise, maybe, but I don't see where it was an instrument of medicine. But
If
hey,
it
whatever.
if it's been a minute, then it's medically needed. There's a diagnosis code for that.
Is there? I'd love for you to create one right now for us.
302.78.
I'm gonna look that up and see what it actually comes
Okay,
to.
it's probably has something to do with depression, though. I think 300s are. I haven't worked in a long time.
What am I looking at? It's a
302.78 diagnosis
medical
code.
code.
Uh-huh.
Diagnosis code. Okay. I want to make sure wow. Psychosexual dysfunction.
Oh, you
Boy, you couldn't have gotten a better neighborhood right then.
who still got it, baby? That was pure luck.
No. Yeah, well, all right. Nailed it.
I can't believe that. Well, I thought the 300s were like a depression or a mental type thing, but boy,
Janie says it is a medical device because you open up and say, ah.
it's a religious thing too.
Can you believe that the sun is still out? These people act like this in the daylight, Dolly. Could you imagine what happens when
I
the moon
can't.
rises and the sun falls?
I just tried to ignore it because it would embarrass me and it would frighten me because I really am that innocent.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh shit! Oh, my eyes are opening too.
That poor cough of yours is just getting worse.
I know.
Jeannie should go live tonight.
She has plans.
Oh, I forgot about the wiener, the hot dog, the
She's
thing.
hunting trouser snake. Be very, very
Thank you.
quiet. F3231. I gotta look that up now. Come on. And it is The depressive episode,
Well, that'll work
sleep
too.
disorder, or a demographic notation. I'm gonna try to work that in. Tube steak.
It's not your mama's recipe anymore.
Tube steak. Jeannie says they have to do it in the daylight because when the sun goes down, they forget.
Sundowners is a real thing. Sometimes I think I have it.
Gordon Lightfoot talked about it. Everyone's now looking at the lyrics like, no, that wasn't what that was about. Shut up.
That's
It's a joke.
exactly what it was about. Exactly.
Trimedical code F52. I'd look that up. Oh, wait. F5231. Okay. F52.31. Go. Female orgasmic disorder, which means a delayed, rare, or missing orgasm during sex.
That poor woman.
Billing status. Yes, billing status. I'd love to see. I love to see billing status. Can we bill for this? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you can, but if I pay for it, then people get all weird about it. You know, some people can pay for it, other people can't. It's so strange to me. Oh, did you guys forget that? I'm sorry. They forgot what they were talking about.
Welcome
That's,
to my world.
that's why they have an F5231.
Yeah.
Well, what were we doing?
Well,
Why are you out of breath? What's going on?
it's the cure.
Is it?
Hmm.
Or is it the venom? I
It
don't
could
know.
be both at the same time.
What's up, baby girl? Come here. What's up? Is it time? You want to go? Yeah, she
Uh-oh.
wants to go. She wants to
Is
go
it
for an
potty
afternoon
time?
walk. Yeah, it's
Well,
potty and walk time. We gotta go for a walk.
okay.
My son and I switched up. Usually I go in the morning, but he was up today, so he wanted to go. So I said
He
I'll
got the
happily change up with you.
he got the cooler part of the day.
Yeah, it's not bad out. It's only 83, and there's a little bit of a wind, so it's not too bad. It's really sunny and bright out, so it'll be great to get out there and let her run for a bit.
No, but everybody gets all pissed, like clutches their pearls and every time I go out for a run, but hell.
Yeah. Well,
What can you
appreciate
do?
you being up here.
Hey, appreciate you having me.
I can't believe what
And
Phil said about you, but that's
I
he's not here to
know.
talk about it, so it's fine. Whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
next time there is conflict, we got to go. Yes, Phil and Pebbles both. They are both mean to me, and they're not supportive of my hopes and dreams of becoming a statistician. I almost said it, statistician. And I'm just really thankful for both of them. But right now, they're not being supportive at all.
Well,
They're like an overall.
I get that. I get that.
Thank you for understanding.
And during this difficult transition of time, I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's never easy, but every life a little rain must fall.
My dad used to say that a lot.
Oh, he must have been right about it.
Well, I mean, the doctor said mostly he was. I disagreed a few times, but yeah, it's fine. All right. Well, you be good.
All right. I
Stay
will
out of
talk to you
trouble.
soon. I
All
sure
right.
will. All right. Bye.
Everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. All that shit. Um, to recap everything Dolly said, here's a quick audio recap. And remember, if you can't say anything nice at all,
And shut the fuck up. Damn.
later.